So hello, we have the second day of live streaming here, and today we have everyone, and even Eric Curl visited us. Unfortunately, he already went to his home today. So I joined late, really, today afternoon. However, as everyone told me that I have to begin this live streaming, so I did it this way. So I think I will share what I did today, and I found one bug today in ROS.BE file, which wasn't touched for 3 years already. So we have something to commit. The problem was that when I worked on my activation context patch, which every one of you expects me to finish already, it was like already months behind the schedule. I needed to do some address to line translation as usual. As I used to have, and I found a bug in ROS.BE which prevented me from doing that. And the benefit of Hackfest here is that I could just have a few meters walk to Daniel to tell him about the issue, and then together with Christoph, they quickly resolved it. Really, it just was a matter of a few minutes of work. And I think it's not committed yet. I don't remember. However, this is the biggest achievement of today. We fixed one bug in ROS.BE. It was a really old timer, and then I can continue debugging my activation context patch. It has one remaining problem. There is a deadlock in the activation context code for some reason. Probably I missed some call to deactivate or activate the context somehow, and then I would need to clean it up and commit. And then we have plenty of bugs in Jira close it down due to this patch. Okay, so I think that's it for me for the ReactOS work, and I think we can pass the word to someone else who volunteers.
Hey, Colin. So what have you been doing during this?
Due to my thesis work, which is about printing in ReactOS, you've probably seen the video already, seeing that the code is basically running and basic spooler functions work. And now the other part of such a thesis work is what I'm currently doing, namely writing the actual text, the actual description, and I will not just do it for myself or for my professor or institution, but also publish it for the ReactOS guys at the end to offer an introduction into printing or offer, a documentation for how I especially implemented printing. But, well, there are several the printing system of Windows is a complex piece, and there are several attempts already made by Microsoft to document it, but I've checked some of the figures they are using and they are not really clean. I'm trying to improve on this and provide a better explanation of some parts with my documentation. And this is basically what I've been doing today.
Pretty cool. So we are going to have better documentation from the printing subsystem that they own MSDN, right?
Yes, let's hope so. Let's hope so.
Wow. So, Christoph, something lately?
Yeah, I was fixing some line tests and the address to line issue in the build environment, and now Daniel has to upload it and maybe create a new installer. Yeah, that's it so far.
Yeah, it's pretty complex. You were working with the set to puppies APIs on.
Yeah, just fixing some tests.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Thomas, something from this morning to now.
We did actually.
Frustration day has become a little bit better this time.
Yeah,
or?
It's still frustrating, but yeah, we did make some progress. We actually found out pretty much what the what's breaking VLC player. It's related to our ROS.sim debugging sections, and so there are two possible fixes. One is in user mode, one is in kernel mode, and we don't know exactly which one. So I'm running a test right now. and then we can fix it.
So creating a test right now to check how does it work in Windows?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm making a file to that's similar and trying to load it in Windows, and we'll see how it behaves.
Oh, cool.
And it will probably turn out that our kernel is broken. So then we'll fix it.
How about the three selected candidate apps?
Well, I had some good help from this one guy, and his name is Victor.
Oh.
And he did some testing. Unfortunately, Chrome is a bit of an annoyance and really hard to make progress on, but he also looked at Word 2010, and we actually fixed a bug in that. And yeah, it's still not installing properly, but we're making progress.
So up to now, we have Java installing properly and running properly. We have Microsoft Office going on, and Chrome, we are so, right? More or less.
I guess something like that.
Okay, let's see what happens after the half test. Daniel, do you have something to?
Not much.
Not
much yet.
Yeah, I see that you have been setting all your.
In the next 5 minutes.
Of course.
Yeah, today for Daniel was the setting day, as preparing VirtualBox
Yes.
tools, right?
On, let's call it, not very recent hardware, which resulted in quite a mess. Yes. After that, I decided to check in Jira what I could do, could fix, and started to work on there.
Okay.
This will be the work I will continue tomorrow. Good.
Okay, perfect. So cleaning Jira tickets and checking which are now. Okay, yeah, guys. Okay, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in here, Timo.
Hi, everyone.
So what have you been? You have been teaming this evening,
Yeah.
both together. I've seen
Yeah,
you
well,
said one to each other.
Yeah, exactly.
I saw a lot of love.
Yeah, today was a pretty productive day compared to yesterday, because yesterday, you know, we had to adjust to talk to each other, to get to know each other in real persons instead of just human persons behind the IRC, etc. And so today, I had a really fun testing and inspecting and debugging sessions with all the guys planning. We got to meet Eric finally and plan some stuff around the text, the first days installer, the graphical one. We had some pretty good plans about the RPC stuff, some upcoming changes to the build system around RPC stuff, and the addition of ACF format support, etc. Some interesting stuff is coming on this side that pretty much we don't find many developers with the familiarity in this domain to be able to create this work. From another section of ReactOS, you know, ReactOS is pretty big and it has tons of modules, and what makes us a great team is that our developers are wide coverage enough to be able to help each other in pretty much any bug they can find. So recently there was this work by Mike Nordell, aka Tamlin, and Thomas, and it resulted in a nice series of patches that we committed one of them as the very first Hackfest commit, thanks to Thomas. And today it was like a follow-up, a testing of the ATI graphics card that led to finding an issue with the setup IPI. Somehow it's silently reporting success while it's failing to copy files. Another bug we inspected and what was fun to watch really was the VLC issue, which is one of the blockers. Its issue was around base addresses relocation, and it ended up deep down into ML. Thanks to Timo and Tom, they actually got to the bottom of the issue and found the fix. There's also this interesting new experience with testing real hardware. It's really fun to watch how you can get the Dell laptop to work and use it to debug, etc. And this motherboard that you can see, it's bare metal. and you can mount and unmount the hard disk, and shortcut it right here to 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 turn it on. It's really it's really it speaks of the level of technical needs that come with the debugging reactors. So as you can see, the Hackfest was really today was really a very productive day. We got to get some work done finally. We hope that tomorrow we get even better at make it at hacking. Thank you.
Well, so Timo, do you want to add something?
Well, that was already everything is said. But what I spent my time most on was compiling, copying files from a laptop to a hard disk and back, and checking whether files have been copied or not, and not getting anything to work basically, but at least having some ideas.
Well, he's been very humble. He's been
Yeah.
extremely humble.
No, well, most of the
That's
time I
always.
actually spend with pretending to work while waiting for the opening of the refrigerator.
Okay, so yeah, basically we are on the works. I know that there is a lot of work behind Timo's words, really, because yes, copying files into a hardware, it
Suddenly
makes a lot of time, really.
And suddenly bugs gets fixed.
Yeah, it never happens. So well, there is someone who wants to add something that we maybe have forgotten. Oh yeah, I have forgotten. Yeah, because you are behind the camera. So okay, okay. This is first person. Yeah, face you.
Yeah.
So tell.
So this is me. I'm Stefan, and even though I'm still really in the project, I'm here though because these people are so cool, and I want to be with them when they are all together. And there hasn't been much work for me today. I looked a bit at the new website, I complained a bit, but I had to go for a long, tiresome hunt for some gluten-free beer. That took a lot of time. And, yeah, that has been this day.
Cool. Perfect. So working in the website slowly but steady. Yeah, it will take a lot of time, really. So well, this is I will do a panoramic view more or less of what's going on. You can see here our Alexei, who is filming me. Cool.
He's filming me and I'm filming him.
Oh, cool. And here we have one of our hardware section with a lot of spare pieces. Well, really, the spare pieces are over there. You can see we have a ton of them. Computers, Dells. So yeah, our main idea is to do a lot of hardware testing. We created a Wi-Fi network, so we are permanently connected and we can do these live streams thanks to the Aachen University. Calling Christoph Aachen. Sorry, Aachen. This is Spanish. And well, all our computers compiling, and you can see that we have had really good day today, and we hope that tomorrow we have even a better day. A lot of visits and really good visits have coming, and there is a lot of work going on, so probably we will have really good news tomorrow and the next days. So well, that's all. If anyone wants to add something, is nothing?
You can ask the guys for feedback.
Yeah, of course. As always, I suggest you to send us any question you have to our Twitter account or via our IRC, Facebook, and so on, so we can answer them if you have any specific doubts. And well, of course, on real time, we can also watch and answer the questions. So hope to see you tomorrow, and bye-bye.